All right, fans, stay tuned on Sports Night with Jorge. Once again, we're going to talk about an injury just happened, big injury for the Dolphins, and also what happened Friday preseason game against the Commanders. Stay tuned. All right, sports fans, welcome to S&J. Welcome once again. Haven't been here for a while, but I'm back. I'm trying to make this video quick and simple for you guys, especially my Dolphin fans and Oriole fans, because I am going to talk about the Orioles in a few minutes. Key injury for the Miami Dolphins just came up. Samari Sawyer out for the season. Undisclosed injury. I guess Jeff will have more detail coming up. Maybe tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. Dolphin back in camp. Practice, getting ready to face the New York Giants in Hard Rock Cafe on Saturday. Tough for the Miami Dolphins. Really tough, guys. And this is the guy we were actually planning and thinking at adding depth to your team if something happened to Jonah, if he struggled. But apparently things happen. It's one of the biggest injury, I think, right now for this team. But let's look ahead of what Jeff said about Friday game against the Commanders. Most of you guys already heard. He is so happy with the first team offense. Who will be not? I mean, I saw it. I mean, they took it down the field, whether it was the second string or the first string of the Commanders. It doesn't matter. They took it down the field. They ran it. They threw it. Great catch from Caleb. I mean, the team was in sync. They executed on third down. I mean, they just took it down the field, run it up, and scored the touchdown. That was so impressive. That's probably the biggest highlight that I wanted to see. I know a lot of people want to see more. They want the Dolphins win the game. I tell you, I care less for preseason. I care more about who are the players that are playing and evaluate them. So let's start with the good stuff because Jeff said it in his press conference and in his meetings that he's impressed with Jonah, what Jonah did, taking people down. Proctor doing his part. I mean, offensive line, amazing. Protection. Willis throwing on the run. I mean, he even threw. He should have been 5 for 5 in the game, guys. But one ball was, I think Caleb was a step out of bounds, and it was a rope that he threw to the receiver. But still, and he still caught it. But listen, let's be honest. They look good. Okay, a very impressive drive for the Miami Dolphins. After that, Jeff decided to take everybody out, leave some of the offensive tackle in the game, and put in their backup. Now, disappointing? Yes. Quinn Ewers. Was terrible, guys. Terrible. And I understand it's only preseason. And I look at this and I say, wow, let's not make a big deal of it. The reason why I say that is because, we get caught up in so many things. This is just an evaluation right now. And I was looking at the stats, guys, and it's amazing when you look at the stats of the game. And listen, the defense of the Dolphins even look good. I like the way they pressure. Okay, so time of possession, Dolphins were 24-68. The Commanders were 35-38. First down, we had 10. They had 21. Total yards, they had 334. And this is most happened in the second string, third stringer against the Dolphins. Dolphins had 226. We had 109 yards rushing. They had 160. Passing. They had 160. We had 109. We had 117. They had 174. 7 penalties on both teams. Total yards returned 69 for the Commanders and 62 for the Dolphins. Total play 53 for Miami, 71 for Commanders. Yards per play 4.3. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I apologize for this weather. There were 4.7 turnovers. We had 3 and they had 2. Now, it is bad how Cam Miller and Quinn Ewers, Cam Miller was 3 for 11 for 39 yards, a 2.30 rating. Terrible, guys. Quinn Ewers even worse, 1 for 8 for 12.5, a 27 yards. That's it, one interception. Cam had 2, Quinn Ewers had 1, a 1.60 rating. And I know it's only preseason. Okay? De'Von Achane had a good run, 7 run, 39 yards, 5.6 average, 14 was the longest, 1 TD. Ollie Gordon did good, 7 for 39, another 5.6 average, 12. And so is Jalen Wright. Okay, he did 6 for 22, 3.7, 13. And then Malik Willis ran 9 yards in 2 attempts. And then Quinn Ewers run twice for 5. And the rest is history. Receiving, once again, Caleb Douglas with a great catch, 1 for 28. You have Jalen Tolbert had a good catch, 1 for 27 yards. And then you had Henning, 1 for 24. Then Malik had 3 catches, 15 yards. The longest was 8 yards. Terrence Marshall Jr. had a catch for 9 yards. Then Cole Turner, 6. And the rest was, once again, history. How do you see this? How do you determine this? How do you evaluate this one game at a time? One thing Jeff said, you got to get better every week. Okay, so my concern now, guys, my biggest concern for the Miami Dolphins is the offensive line. Right? Who's going to back up Jonah? Who's going to back up Proctor? Who's going to back up, your backup, your depth, your whole entire offensive depth. So they got work to do coming up. But listen, I can say one thing. Jeff is happy about it. He is very, concerned of the second string and third string team. But those guys, just more rep, more evaluation. Quinn Ewers was having a good camp. Now he's having a bad camp. Now they brought the other guy, back, the quarterback, which he was cut. Granoski is coming back. And they signed an inside linebacker, Riley. He's coming back. And they waived Ethan Robinson, injury reserve. He got waived. And of course, now with Jeremy on the injury reserve out for the season, that's how they added these players. So it's going to get interesting, guys. It's going to get interesting. It's still early. We still got 2 more preseason game. I believe it's going to be a tough decision for Jeff, who he's going to cut, because my thing is the depth chart. And I was worried about the right side. I was worried about the left side. And I tell you, they did pretty good. Their first drive was amazing. But now, let's go to baseball for a second. I know I'm talking about the Dolphins, but if you're an Oriole fan, get happy, man. The Orioles went to Tampa, and so far, they have 4 games to play in Tampa. They have won all 3 games. But these 2 teams, when they face each other last night, they won today, by the way, 10-2. They actually blew Tampa today. But they have faced each other, I forgot how many times this year. 12 games has gone extra innings. This is how competitive both teams are. The Orioles are now tied for the wild card. If Texas lose, the Orioles will be on top. Depending who played today this afternoon, according to what I look at the schedule here, the Orioles are tied with Texas. If Cleveland lost today, if Detroit lost today, or vice versa, whoever lost, the Orioles are getting closer and closer. Finally, they're only one game if they could go 500. And listen, they got a tough schedule coming up. Besides easy schedule on the road, when you got the Athletics, the Cardinals, and I think the Colorado Rockies, I'm quite sure that is a schedule for them to win. But it's going to be on the road. That's things like 9, 10 games on the road. Then they come home and they do have to face the Yankees and the Rays. It gets tougher as they come back home. So it's interesting what we're about to see in this road trip for the Orioles. It is tough, man, to go to Tampa. You're facing one of the best baseball team in the league right now. And you go there and you win 3 games in a row in Tampa. That is shocking. And it's interesting to see that I was watching the game the other night. Is how many Orioles are in Tampa. Mateo, Mullins, Baker. Watching all these players, man, ex-players of the Orioles playing against the Baltimore Orioles. It's amazing, man. But listen, Gunnar Henderson has got hot. The polar bear is getting hot. Cowser is getting hot. One thing I noticed from this new manager, Oriole fans, it's every time he sends a pinch hitter to pinch hit, man, they come through. Whether they win the game or lose the game, they come through. I think they're the best team when it comes to pinch hitting off the bench in the American League East, which that's great. We struggle. I am worried still with the bullpen. Our starters are going six in the third, 7 innings, and the bullpen just cannot held up. And listen, Tampa always give the Orioles issues. Imagine if they have played already 12 extra inning game in their season. Imagine tomorrow is the last one. Right now, the Orioles won 3 in a row. They took the series. They got one more. If they could sweep, that is a plus for the Orioles. This team was 17 games behind. Was down in the American League East on the bottom of the cellar. Now it's Toronto. Toronto just went down. The Orioles just went up. We're in fourth. I don't know if Boston won today, but if they lost, the Orioles are climbing up. There's still baseball left, but not as much, like 40 games left. This is where, September and October comes in. You got to play the ball. You got to play plus 500 baseball. But anyhow, I want to thank every Oriole fans that I got also in the podcast, and also Dolphin fans. Listen, it's going to be a season of surprises. I believe this team is good enough to win more than 5-7 games. I know it's only one game, and you say, wow, you're saying this, but this injury right here, it is a big loss for the Miami Dolphins. It is, guys. This is the guy that we counted in case Jonah gets injured, has a bad season, whatever. This guy is good. Now, they got players out there. Trust me. Here's what I like about preseason. Some of these players will be cut. Some of these players will be released. And the Dolphins will have a chance opportunity to sign offensive tackle if they need to fulfill that depth that they need. There was, I'll tell you, some good things in the game and some bad things in the game, but I can't complain. The team, did their best, especially the first stringers. Guys, if you didn't watch the game, they just took it down the throat to the Commanders. Whatever happened in practice, whatever happened in scrimmage, and this is why you don't remember, they don't have pads on. They're not knocking people down. Okay, there's a different thing. They're not tackling. But man, what I saw Friday night, if they continue to bring that every week and get up to the next level. See, this is what Jeff said today in one of these interviews before I leave. He said something very interesting. We don't want to get this player too hype and too low. We want to get him in between. What do you mean by that is this. Some of these players will have good games. Some of these players will have bad games. So when they have bad games, it's to show improvement of what they do, what they need to change. And that is good. I love the way he is coaching the Miami Dolphins. I know a lot of people out there don't like it, and I'm going to say they don't like it. Some people get upset because they think that, my God, here we go again with the same Dolphins. We're not the same Dolphins of last year. I could take that to the bank. I apologize once again. Once again, thank you so much. I appreciate for everybody, subscribing to the channel. You guys have a blessed weekend. See you sometime down the week. Any breaking news, anything that comes up, check my shorts video. Listen, thank you so much for becoming Dolphin fans and subscribers to my channel. I'm back and I want to get better. I've been sick now for 3 weeks, but don't worry, I'll be back stronger than ever. I just got to take it one day and one step at a time. Once again, thank you so much. Once again, major injury for the Dolphins, but hey, we'll prevail from this and we'll be successful and we'll make it to the season. Once again, fins up. and see you guys next time. Have a good, blessed Sunday. Once again, fins up.